So which property you tell me? Number.
The fourth property has already been discussed.
Sorry.
The property number
Fourth
4.
property. Fourth property.
Property number 7, I guess.
Sorry.
That's 7 multiplication.
So in other
If the
section,
two different groups do something different.
yes. So fourth property. Let us start the property 5. So
What is the fourth property you're talking about? If every element of any row or any column of
Yes.
are multiplied with a constant k.
So there you have
Yes.
given 3
Sir, after that you have given, yes sir, we are at 7th property. You are talking.
I know, but listen. First, in one section I discuss property 6. In another section I discuss property 4. I think.
In the B2 section, you've discussed property 5, sir.
Property 5. You just tell me what is the property 5?
Sir, if every element of any row or column of a determinant are expressed as a sum of 2 or more elements.
Okay. Then property 6 I have not discussed.
No, sir.
Then come to.
Sir, in our section, you have discussed
in
four
our
properties.
section up to number 4 is done.
Okay, then number 5. Number 4 was what? Tell me.
In every element of any row or any column of a determinant are multiplied with a constant k, the value of determinant is also multiplied with the constant k.
Understood. Let us discuss property 5. Please try to adjust with another section. Those have already studied the property 6. Please try to adjust with property 5 and 6. Then we'll go to property 7. Okay, they are not studied. So let us start from property 5. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Let us start. Okay. If every element of any row or any column of a determinant are expressed as a sum 2 or more elements, then that determinant can be expressed as a sum of 2 or more determinants. Is it written?
Yes, sir, written.
Okay. Let us take the example here. What is the property? If every element of any row, for example, if it is A1 plus P plus X, B1 plus Q plus Y, C1 plus R plus A2 B2 C2 and A3 B3 C2. This is a determinant. You can see every element of first row are expressed as the sum of 3 elements. Are you getting it? Every element of first row are expressed as a sum of 3 elements. That's why this determinant can be expressed as a sum of 3 determinants. Am I clear to you?
Sir, I couldn't understand this part.
Sorry.
Sir, I did not understand this part.
What happened?
Sir, I couldn't understand this property, sir.
Just I am explaining. Wait, I am explaining. Wait. You mute yourself. If every elements of any row or any column of a determinant are expressed, please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If every elements of any row, this is the first row. The first row, the elements are written as a sum of 3 elements. Getting? In all first row elements are written as a sum of 3 elements. Is it clear? Then,
Yes, sir.
if it is written in this form, then this determinant can be expressed as a sum of 3 determinants. कैसे देखो? A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. This is also A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. And this is A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see, here the first row is written as a sum of 3 elements. Getting? As a sum of 3 elements. As the first row is written as a sum of 3 elements, that's why the determinant can be expressed as a sum of 3 determinants. Getting? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
One example I am telling how to express. One example. For example, it is asking find the determinant. Write the question. Find the determinant of 43, 36, 35, 21, 4, and 17, 9, and 2 without expanding. Without expanding, how to find the determinant? Is it clear? And listen. 43, 36, 35, 21, 4, and 17, 9, 2. Is it clear? Are you getting? Can I
Yes.
write 43, 6 into 7 plus 1, 3, 6, and 35? Can I write 4 into 7? 4 7 is 28 plus 7. 21, 4, correct? Then 17, can I write 2 7 is 14 plus 2, 14 plus 3. This is 9, this is 2. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
You see the first column. So first column is expressed as a sum of two elements. That's it. This determinant can be expressed as a sum of two determinants. As a sum of two determinants, we can express. What is that? 6 into 7, 3 is 6. Then 4 into 7. Then 21. 4. Then 2 into 7. 9, 2. Then second determinant will be 1, 3, 6, 7, 21, 4, and 3, 9, 2. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see column 1 and column 2, column 3 are proportional. It will see this column 1 and column 3. Getting? These are proportional. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
These are proportional. And column 1 in second determinant, column 1 and column 2 are also proportional. 1 3 are 3, 7 3 are 21, 3 3 are 9. So what is the determinant of this one? Anyone who can say?
Sir,
What is the determinant of this one? अरे इसका determinant क्या होगा? कोई बोलेगा?
Sir,
इसका
0.
determinant क्या?
no, sir.
0. इसका determinant क्या होगा? So what is the total? So value is 0. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
All of you have understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then going to next page. Next property is property 6. Property 6. Property 6 is linear combination. Linear combination property, LC. If variables are, let x, y, z, and some constant let us consider A, B, C. Then what is linear combination? Is equal to respective component product sum Lx plus By plus Cz. Ax plus By plus Cz is known as linear combination. Linear combination is nothing but the product of the element, product of the variable and constant. Sum of the product of the variables and constants. So this linear combination is also applicable in case of determinant. While applying the linear combination, the value of determinant remain unchanged. Yes, sir? We write the property, we discuss what is linear combination actually. Then we'll discuss this property. Property 6. If every elements of any row or column of a determinant are linearly combined with the elements of some other rows and columns, then the value of determinant is remain unchanged. The value of determinant is remain unchanged. Is it written?
Yes, sir.
All of you have written?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us discuss this property actually. Let us take the example here. For example, a determinant was A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, and A3, B3, C3. Okay, so let us apply a operation which is known as linear combination operation. Let us apply C1 plus C2 minus 2C3. C1 given Aram argument. That means C1 column 1 is going to be column 1 plus column 2 minus 2 times of column 2. So here only column 1 is going to be changed and column 2, column 3 remain unchanged. Only one operation is applied here. So column 1 is going to change. Like C1 में क्या था? A1, then C2. What is C2? Anyone? B1. Then minus 2 times of C3, minus 2 times of C1. Then A2 plus 2 times of B2 minus 2 times of C2. Then A3 plus 2 times of B3 minus 2 times of C3. This is column 1 which is changed. But column 2 will remain column 2. B1, B2, B3. And column
Sir,
3
why?
also remain. Because C1 is, because in C1 operation is happening. In column 1 only operation is happening. Okay. So I have written this operation. Try to understand this operation.
Sir, the second one,
Here,
A2 plus B2 minus 2C2.
second one, A2 plus 2B2 minus C2. Yes. Sorry, that is wrong.
So how
Only
to
B2. No, sorry. It is wrongly written. Sorry. Now it is clear. A2 plus B2 minus 2C2. Understood?
yes, sir, yes.
Now it is understood? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the determinant becomes this. So according to the previous property, that if every elements of any row or any column of a determinant are expressed as a sum of 2 or more elements, then that determinant can be expressed as a sum of 2 or more determinants. है ना? यहाँ पे column 1 is expressed as a sum of 3 elements. So that's why this determinant can be expressed as a sum of 3 determinants. Is it clear to you? So it will be what? A1, A2, A3, then B1, B2, B3, then C1, C2, C3. Then second determinant will be what? B1, B2, B3, then B1, B2, B3, then C1, C2, C3. Third determinant, minus 2C1, minus 2C2, minus 2C3. Then B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. अभी कोई बोलेगा what is the determinant of second one?
Sir, 0.
0.
Two columns are proportional, column 1 and column 2. And in third determinant, column 1 and column 3 are proportional. Getting? Are it clear?
Second and third will be 0.
So this will be 0 and this is also 0. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what will
sir.
remain? Understood?
Yes, sir.
What will remain? Tell me.
Sir, A1 into B2 C3 minus B3 C2.
A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2, and A3 B3 C3. Which was the earlier one? So previously it was this determinant. Now it is the same one. After operation, it is nothing changed to the primary determinant. So previously it was A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2, A3 B3 C3. So after operation also the value of determinant is constant. Clear?
Sir, so why were we doing that way?
This is only the operation. If you want to break the one determinant to another determinant, you can operate in that way. You can operate in that way. For example, should I give another example to find the determinant? Why these operations are applied? If the value of determinant does not change, then what is the meaning of applying this property? The meaning or the main purpose is to find the determinant without expanding. Understood? Miss LD. LD क्या है नाम तुम्हारा? विजयदास.
Sir, Lisa.
Lipson. ठीक है. This operation main purpose is to find the determinant actually without expanding. So the way we are finding the determinant earlier, that was by expansion. So here you are restricted to expand the determinant. Only you have to apply the properties to get the determinant. Understood? Should I give some example here? We do not have time. Okay. Okay. Still I'm giving one example.
Yes, sir.
You just hold on. Okay. Without expanding, find the determinant. For example, the determinant was 1 BC, A whole into B plus C, 1 CA, B whole into C plus A, 1 AB, C whole into A plus B. That's understood? This is the determinant you need to find, but without expanding. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So without expanding, we are going to find the determinant without expanding, without the using the expansion method, only applying the properties. So देखो कैसे करते हैं. Just apply the operation C3 plus C2. सिर्फ देखते रहो कैसे चेंज होता है. आप लोग जो क्वेश्चन हमें दिए, कौन सा क्वेश्चन सर? अगर डिटरमिनेंट सेम आता है तो फिर व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ अप्लाइंग द ऑपरेशन? देखो यही है यूज. हम कहां पे भी एक्सपांड नहीं किए, लेकिन वी कैन फाइंड द डिटरमिनेंट. सो क्या होगा? C3 में चेंजेस होगा. C3 में जो था उसके साथ C2 है. ओके. C3 में क्या था? AB प्लस
सर
CA
क्या
था.
ऑपरेशन अप्लाई करना है वो कैसे पता चलेगा?
वही है. You cannot identify the operation which one you will apply. You cannot understand also how to apply. You can understand and that time how to apply after solving some questions. So first be acquainted with this problem. Some problems I discuss problems. After solving some problems, then you will able to follow actually what I mean. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Beginning.
Cannot solve C1 equal to C1 plus C2 minus 2C3. We cannot do.
What we are saying?
Sir, the first operation you had given, no, C1 equal to column 1 equal to C1 plus C2 minus 2C3. We cannot put it here.
No. आप लोग को भी मन में आए तुम कर नहीं सकते. According to the question, you have to think that way. Why you cannot do? I am explaining after solving this one. What I did this one. देखो C3 में क्या था? B plus C इतना था. C3 में समझ में आया? Yes. देन उसके साथ क्या ऐड करना है, C3 ऐड करना है, BC 1CA B whole into C plus A plus CA 1AB C whole into A plus B plus AB. Correct? Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you just simplify the column 3. Column 1 is 1, 1, 1. Column 2 BC, CA, AB, and column 3 is AB plus AC plus BC. Or this is nothing but AB plus BC plus CA. Correct? This is also AB plus BC plus CA. This is also AB plus BC plus CA. Could you follow? Eric, could you follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we'll compare this column 3 and column 1, are they proportional?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, as column 1 is proportional to column 3. Proportional. समझ में आ रहा है ना?
0.
Yes. देखो. So, value of determinant is 0. So, हम कहाँ पे भी expand नहीं किए. So, question to question, the operation varies. Which operation you have to apply, you have to think in that way, according to the question, according to the elements present in a row or columns. Understood?
सर तो जो फर्स्ट वाला ऑपरेशन दिए थे वो कहाँ यूज करते हैं?
क्वेश्चन के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है ना, हम बोले it depends upon the question. I was just showing one example that you can use this operation in that way. I was just giving an example.
Excuse me, sir.
So many questions are there. You don't worry for that. So many questions are there. Every question will apply different operations. So after solving 10, 12 or 15 questions, you'll be able to follow actually what I am doing and what you will do also in coming questions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if we expand like A in whole into B plus C, if we expand it and write it AB plus AC, then apply
Yes.
the property
Yes.
number
Yes.
5.
Yes. No problem. You can apply. You can apply. You can write in that way.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So please tell me who are absent today, or I will take the attendance. Should I take the attendance?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You just hold on. I'm taking the attendance. Hey, Akash,
Present, sir.
Abhijit,
Present, sir.
Abhishek,
Sir, Abhishek,
Abhishek.
physical education. Physical education.
Who? Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aditya Pratap,
Present, sir.
Adyasa Vishwal,
Present, sir.
Adyasa Pradhan, absent. Nimesh Raut,
Present, sir.
Ansuman Naik,
Present, sir.
Anurag Pradhan, Archistri Mohantik,
Present, sir.
Archita,
Present, sir.
Ashish Kumar Sahu, Om Aniket, Om Antarix, Om Antarix, absent. Aryan Aryan,